Question number 1. Find the values of x. Align values of x. First we have to find the values of x which maximize or minimize y equals to 2x cube minus 15x squared plus 36x plus 12. Thereafter, also find the maximum and minimum values of y. Whichever value of x you get for maximizing and minimizing, putting it or substituting it in the y function, you will get the values of y. So, first write down the function of y, 2x cube. Be attentive because the next two questions I will be asking you. Minus 15x square plus 36x plus 12. Now, for maximum or minimum value for any of them, the first condition is same. That is dy by dx must be equal to 0. Did you understand this? So d upon dx of 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x plus 12 must be equal to 0. 2 into 3, 6x, 3 minus 1, 2. 15 into 2, 30, x2 minus 1, 1. And 36x becomes, 36, 12 becomes 0. Any confusion in this? Now this is to be, first of all, can you 6 all can be divided by 6 here? So dividing both the sides by 6, we get, now 6x square divided by 6 is x square. 30x divided by 6 is 5x and 36 divided by 6 is 6. Now here we have to do it by factorization only. Here no verbalization will work. Okay. In limits we had one factor available because it was given x tends to a. So one factor was available, we can do the shortcut. Here it's not possible. So we have to factorize in such a manner that sum should come minus 5x and we have to split in two parts such that the product is 1 into 6, 6. So can I say minus 3x minus 2x? What is minus 3 minus 2? Minus 5. What is minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6? So how will you split this 5x x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 equals to 0? Raise your hand who did not understand this. All are clear with it? Common is x. X minus 3 minus 2. X minus 3 equals to 0. Did everyone write up till here? The two factors are x minus 3 and x minus 2. Okay, x minus 3 and x minus 2. Now if product is 0, then either of them will be 0. Means either x minus 3 will be 0 or x minus 2 will be 0. Minus 3 on the right side becomes plus and minus 2 on the right side becomes plus. Means either the value of x is 3 or the value of x is 2. First step is clear. Okay, dy by dx in maximum or minimum value must be equal to 0. So either of these two values, the y will be maximum and in the other one the y will be minimum. Means either at x equals to 3 it will be maximum or minimum and vice versa at x equals to 2, which we have to find. In confusion there is a first condition. Now second condition is d square y upon dx square. If that is positive then it's minimum, that is negative then it's maximum. So that we have to find by putting x equals to 3 and 2. Raise your hand, still writing up till here. So next step we'll find d square y upon dx square. That is d upon dx of dy by dx. Here dy by dx was done. So d square y upon dx square will be d upon dx of 6x square minus 30x plus 36. Okay, this is dy by dx. Any doubt in this? Okay, this is dy by dx. 6 into 2? 12x minus 30. And 36 becomes 0. Now, in this function, d square y upon dx square, we'll put these two values. Wherever it comes negative, there it is maximum. And wherever it comes positive, there it is. So first we try with 3. At x equals to 3, d square y upon dx square. In place of x we will put 3. So 12 into 3 minus 30, 36 minus 30, 6. That is positive, greater than 0. So opposite. Here the value of y will be minimum. We mentioned therefore at x equals to 3, y will be minimum. Any confusion in this? Same way now, in this d square y upon dx square, 12x minus 30. We'll put the other value which is 2. And you should get maximum. Means negative. At x equals to 2, d square y upon dx square, 12 in x will put 2 minus 30. 24 minus 30, that is minus 6 less than 0. So here the value of y will be maximum. Therefore, at x equals to 2, y will be maximum. Any confusions in this? So first answer is okay. Read the first sentence in the question. Find the values of x which maximize or minimize the y. Which value of x will maximize the y? 2. And which value of x will minimize the y? 3. And at the end it is also find maximum and minimum value. First we find this minimum value of y. Minimum value is at x equals to 3. Okay, minimum value is at x equals to 3. Now what is the original function of y? 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x plus 12. Here if you put 3, you get the minimum value of y. Did you understand this? So 2 into 3 cube minus 15 into 3 square plus 36 into 3 plus 12. 3 cube 27 into 2 54, 3 square 9 into 15 135, 36 into 3 108 plus 12. 108 plus 12 120, 174 minus 35 is 39. So 39 is the minimum value of y. Did you understand this? Same way, y is maximum at which value of x? 2. So now in this equation when you put x equals to 2, you get a maximum value. So maximum value at x equals to 2, y equals to 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x plus 12. Now in x we'll put 2. 2 into 2 cube minus 15 into 2 square plus 36 into 2 plus 12. 2 cube 8 into 2 16. 2 into 2 4 into 15 60. 36 into 2 72 plus 12. So 72 plus 12 84 plus 16 100 minus 60 40. So what is the maximum value of y possible? 40. Did you understand how to solve these questions? Everyone, any doubt in this? Thus, the values of x which maximize y is 2, okay, and its maximum value is 40, right? Next paragraph, the value of x which minimize y is 3 and its minimum value is 39. Any confusion in this? Now look at question number 2. Yes. Find the values of x which maximize or minimize. That on fx equals to, fx means y, 2x cube plus 3x square minus 36x plus 10. Then also find the maximum and minimum values of fx. Okay. So thus for minimum or maximum value, dy upon dx must be equal to 0. If d upon dx of this whole equation must be equal to 0. Further, 2 into 3,
6x square.
6x 3 minus 1, 2.
6x
3 into 2, 6x 2 minus 1, 1.
minus 36.
And 36x becomes 36, 10 becomes further.
6 common.
Again 6 is common in all. So again divide by 6. Dividing both the sides by 6, we get, yes, 36 divided by 6 is 6. Okay, 6x square divided by 6 is x square, 6x divided by 6 is x, and 36 divided by 6 is 6. Now raise your hand. How will you factorize this? How will you split x in two parts? Tejaswini, correct. Be attentive. Sum must come to 1x and product must come to 1 into minus 6 minus 6. How will you split this now? 3x minus 2x. What is 3x minus 2x? 1x or x? And what is 3 into minus 2? Minus 6. Any confusion in this? So, x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. Raise your hand who did not understand this. All are clear with it? Then Sarvesh further. Yes, x is common, x plus 3 minus 2 is common, x plus 3 minus 2 into plus 3 becomes minus 6. Is everyone clear with it? Further. Yes, x plus 3 and x minus 2, x plus 3 is one factor, x minus 2 is another factor equals to 0. Further. Yes, x plus 3 will be 0 or x minus 2 will be 0, means either x will be minus 3 or x will be plus 2. 3 on the other side becomes minus, minus 2 on the other side becomes plus. Anyone having any doubt up till here? Then Janvi next. Now we have to find d square y upon dx square. Yes, this is dy by dx. So you have to differentiate that again. 6x square plus 6x minus 36. Yes. 6 into 2, 12x, and 6x becomes 6, 36 becomes 0. Any doubt up till here? Then Rushil after that. Now these two values we have to put in d square y upon dx square. So at x equals to minus 3, d square y upon dx square equals to, in x we'll put minus 3. 12 into minus 3 minus 36 plus 6 minus 30 less than 0 means maximum. Okay, negative means maximum. At x equals to minus 3, y will be maximum. Did everyone understand this? Then Renuka, now we'll put the value of x as the other one, which is 2. Now in x you'll put 2, so 12 into 2 plus 6, 24 plus 6, that is 30. Greater than 0, so minimum. At x equals to 2, y will be minimum. Did everyone understand this? Then Nishi, any value can be obtained first. So let us say maximum value, that is at x equals to minus 3 is minus 36x. So first the equation of y, function of y, 2x cube plus 3x square minus 36x plus 10. Yes. Now be attentive everyone. What will be minus 3 cube? Minus 27. Cube means it will be negative only. And minus 27 into 2 minus 54. Did you understand this? But what will be minus 3 square? Plus 9 into 3? 27. And minus into minus again becomes plus. 36 into 3, 108. 91. Any confusion up till here? And meet. Now minimum value is at x equals to 2. Okay. First the equation of y equals to 2x cube plus 3x square minus 36x plus 10. Substitute, what will you get? Tell me. Yes, wherever there is x, we will put the value of 2. Now, what is 2 cube? 8 into 2, 16. 2 square, 4 into 3, 12. 36 into 2, 72 plus 10. So this is the minimum value. Did you understand this, everyone? Thus, the value of x which maximize y is minus 3 and its maximum value is 91. Understood this? And next paragraph. The value of x which minimize y is 2 and its minimum value is minus 30. All are clear with it? Look at question 3. Yes, be attentive now. Question 3 again same. They have asked you find the maximum and minimum values, but the procedure entire is to be done. because you cannot find maximum and minimum value without finding those values of x. So same procedure completely is to be done. Find the maximum and minimum values of fx equals to x cube minus x square minus x plus 2. Now write down for minimum and maximum value. Yes, what is the first step? dy by dx must be equal to 0. So d upon dx of x cube minus x square minus x plus 2 must be equal to 0. X cube becomes 3x square, x square becomes 2x, minus 1 must be equal to 0. Now, sum of two numbers must be minus 2x, and product of two numbers must be 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3. So, minus 3x plus x, what is that? Minus 2. And what is minus 3 into plus 1? Minus 3. How will you split this 3x square? Minus 3x plus x minus 1 equals to? Any confusion in this? Raise your hand who did not understand the factorization. Now 3x is common, x minus 1 plus 1 is common, x minus 1 equals to 0. So one factor is x minus 1, other is 3x plus 1 equals to 0. Either x minus 1 will be 0 or 3x plus 1 will be 0. Minus 1 on the right side becomes plus 1 on the right side becomes minus 1, 3 gets divided. So either x is 1 or x is minus 1 divided by 3. Raise your hand who did not understand this. Everyone is clear up till here? Now we have to find d square y upon dx square. That is d upon dx of. Now what was the function of dy by dx we obtained? 3x square minus 2x minus 1. So 6x minus 2. Now putting these two values we'll find where it comes negative and positive. Negative means maximum, positive means minimum. So first, at x equals to 1, d square y upon dx square. 6 in place of x will put 1 minus 2. 6 minus 2, 4 is greater than 0, means at x equals to 1, y will be positive means minimum. So greater than 0 means minimum. And x equals to minus 1 by 3, d square y upon dx square equals to 6 in place of x we put minus 1 by 3 minus 2, minus 2 minus 2 minus 4. 3 into 2 is 6, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. So minus 2 minus 2 minus 4. Less than 0, negative means here the value will be maximum. At x equals to minus 1 by 3, y will be maximum. Did everyone understand this? Now first we find, let us say, minimum value at x equals to 1. So function of y is x cube minus x square minus x plus 2. Okay, original equation of y. Now here in x we have to put 1. 1 cube minus 1 square minus 1 plus 2. Finally 1 minus 1 minus 1 plus 2. 1. Did everyone understand this? And maximum value will be obtained at x equals to minus 1 by 3. So y will be equal to x cube minus x square minus x plus 2 minus 1 by 3 cube minus minus 1 by 3 square minus minus 1 by 3 plus 2. Okay, wherever there is x, you'll put minus 1 by, now cube means it will be negative only. 3 cube is 27, so minus 1 by 27. Square means it will be positive. Into minus will become minus only. 1 by 9. And here minus into minus becomes plus. I repeat it. Square of negative becomes positive. Into minus will remain minus. And 3 square is 9. And here minus into minus becomes plus. LCM is 27. 27 divided by 27, 1 into minus 1 minus 1. 27 divided by 9, 3 into 1, 3. 27 divided by 3, 9 into 1, 9. And 27 into 2, 54. 54 plus 9, 63 minus 4, 59 divided by 37. Is everyone clear with this? So anyone having any doubt with this questions of maximum and minimum value? All are clear with it? Summary. Anyone still writing this? Raise your hand. Now listen everyone. Yes. In terms of revenue, you always try to maximize it. Cost, minimize. Profit, maximize. So if maximum revenue is asked, then first condition will be dr by dx must be equal to 0, like dy by dx must be equal to 0. And second condition will be d square r upon dx square must be maximum, so less than 0. Any confusion in this? This is like maximum value of y. Same way, minimum cost is asked, then what will be the first condition? dc upon dx must be equal to and minimum, so d square c upon dx square must be greater than 0. And if maximum profit is asked, then dp upon dx. What is p here? Profit, not price. Okay. And d square p upon dx where maximum, so less than 0, where profit p will be revenue minus add-on. So now similar to that y questions, only one element will be less at the end. Like you obtain two values, maximum and minimum. Here either is only asked. Either it will be maximum or it will be minimum. Only one substitution is to be done at the end. Is everyone clear with this? Remaining entire procedure will remain same. Who are writing it still, raise your hand. Even section E was completely untouched till now. Now is for all the questions of section E. Question number 5. Yes, be attended. Today we are solving the questions on minimizing cost. Minimizing we take today, maximizing will finish tomorrow. Look at question number 5. In a factory, page number 98, in a factory, production cost, underline, per 100 ton of steel is, let on C equals to 1 by 10 x cube minus 4x square plus 50x plus 300. Now determine the underlying production for minimum cost. Means only x is to be obtained. Last substitution is not to be done only. Minimum cost is not asked. At what production? Production here is x. At what production will the cost be minimum? Only that much is asked. So you have to find out at which value of x this function comes, d square c upon dx square comes greater than 0. Only that x production is our answer. Minimum cost is not asked. Final substitution in this function is not to be done. Understood this? First step is same, write down for not only at minimum and maximum cost. Cost is only minimum. So for minimum cost, first condition dc upon dx must be equal to 0. That is d upon dx of x cube by 10 minus 4x square plus 50x plus 300 must be equal to, did everyone understand this? What will x cube become? 3x square upon 10 minus 4 into 2, 8x plus 50x becomes 50 equals to 0. 300 becomes already 0. Any confusion up till here? Raise your hand. Now LCM is 10. So 3x square, 8 into 10, 80x, 50 into 10, 500. Any confusion in this? Raise your hand. Notice 10 into 0, 0. So 3x square minus 80x plus 500 equals to 0. Raise your hand, how will you do the factorization? Dutch. Correctly attended, we require the sum as minus 80x and we require the product 3 into 500, 1500. If you split into minus 50 minus 30, what is minus 50 minus 30? And what is minus 50 into minus 30? 1500. Did you all understand this? So how will you split this? 3x square minus 50x minus 30x plus 500 equals to. Raise your hand who did not understand this factorization. Now x is only common, 3x minus 50. 10 is common, 3x minus 50. Here x is common. And in these two numbers 10 is common. Is everyone clear with it? So two factors are 3x minus 50 and x minus 10 equals to 0. Either 3x minus 50 will be equal to 0 or x minus 10 will be equal to 0. So x will be minus 50 on the other side becomes plus 3 on the other side gets divided, or x equals to 10. Any confusion in this? Now see, two values are there. Our purpose is obtaining only minimum cost. Suppose you substitute the first value and your answer comes less than 0, means it is not minimum. Then you put the second value also. It should come more than 0. But suppose you put the first value and it already comes more than 0, then no need to put the second value. Did you understand it? So that will depend on your luck, whether at first instance itself you get it or not. Okay, let us start with 50 by 3. At x equals to 50 by 3. Okay, first we have to find d square c upon dx square. Okay, first we will have to find d square c upon dx square. That is d upon dx of. Now, this was dc by dx. Is everyone clear with this? So, 3x square by 10 minus 8x plus 50. 3 into 2, 6x by 10 minus 8 and 50 becomes 0. Now we'll put first 50 by d square c upon dx square. 6 upon 10 into 50 by 3. 6 upon 10 as it is, and in place of x I have substituted 50 by 3 minus 8. 2 into 5, 10 minus 8, 2 greater than 0. So no need to put the other value. And this is our final answer, because minimum cost is not asked. So at how much production the cost would be minimum? 50 by 3, 100 tons. Because it's given per 100 tons. So right on below that, thus at production of 50 upon 3, 100 tons, the cost will be minimum. Did you understand this, everyone? Look at question 6. Be attended. The cost of producing x units of an item is spread on C equals to 1000 plus 8x plus 5000 divided by x. First of all, I have told you since the beginning of the chapter, if x comes in denominator, then bring it in numerator. So 1000 plus 8x plus, what will you write this? X raised to minus 1 if you bring it in the numerator. Is everyone clear with this? Now, for minimum cost, dc upon dx must be equal to 0. So d upon dx of 1000 plus 8x plus 5000 x raised to minus 1 must be equal to 1000 will become 8x will become 5000 into minus 1 x raised to minus 1 minus 2. Now minus 2 means again you bring it back in the denominator, so x square. Any doubts up till here? Raise your hand. Now again LCM. X square into 8, 8x square minus 5000 upon x square is 0. X square into 0, 0. So 8x square minus 5000 is 0. Minus 5000 on the right side plus 5000. 8 on the right side divided 625. X will be square root of 625 plus minus 25. Now listen everyone. In revenue and cost questions and profit questions, one thing is very beneficial. When you get two values, one positive and one negative is always impossible, because we are talking excess production of units. So if, like in previous question, we got both positive, then you have to try both the value substitution. But if one comes negative, then no need to try that, because that is not possible. Production cannot be negative. So instead we mention x equals to minus 25 is not possible, since production cannot be negative. So as such we have obtained that the cost will be minimum at x equals to 25. Only one value is there. So cost will be minimum at that. But we will still prove that with the condition d square c upon dx square must be coming greater than 0. Okay. So d square c upon dx square. We know it will come negative because only one value remains now. D upon dx of, now what was dc by dx? This one, 8 minus 5000 x raised to minus 2. 8 becomes 0. Minus 5000 into minus 2 plus 10,000, and x raised to minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. So minus 3 means now it will come in the denominator. Any confusions up till here? All are clear with this? Now in this x we have to put the value only 25, because minus is not possible. So at x equals to 25, d square c upon dx square equals to 10,000 upon 25 cube, 10,000. Even you don't substitute this, no need to simplify. We know that this will come more than, it is allowed in exams. In textbook illustration also it is done that way only. Okay? You just have to prove that it comes more than 0. Therefore, at x equals to 25, cost will be minimum. Any doubt in this? But minimum cost is asked or not? So this 25, we have to put in actual cost function and get the minimum cost. Therefore, minimum cost, yes, silence everyone, at x equals to 25, c equals to 1000 plus 8x plus 5000 upon x, 1000 plus 8 into in x will put 25 plus 5000 divided by 25. 1000 plus 200 plus 200, 1400. 8 into 25 is 200, 25 and 5000 divided by 25 is also 200. So what is the minimum cost? Rupees 1400. Okay, thus at production of 25 units, the cost will be minimum, and the minimum cost is rupees 1400. One more question. Question 7. I told you cost functions will finish today. Last one is remaining. Question 7. Be attentive. Production cost function of a commodity is, write down C equals to 1500 plus 0.05x minus 2 root x. Now prove that the production cost is minimum. Insert cost. Insert the word cost. Prove that production cost is minimum when 400 units are produced. Answer is already given. We don't have to find the minimum cost. We just have to find up till that condition d square c upon dx square. At 400, that should come negative. Sorry, positive. So let on for minimum cost. Okay, first of all we have to simplify this. Yes, what is going on? Who is still talking in between? 1500 plus 0.05x minus 2x raised to 1 by 2. Now for minimum cost, dc upon dx must be equal to 0. So d upon dx of 1500 plus 0.05x minus 2x raised to 1 by 2 must be equal to 0. 1500 becomes 0.05x, only 0.05. 2 into 1 by 2 is simply 1. 2 into 1 by 2 is 1. X raised to 1 by 2 minus 1. Do you understand this, everyone? Raise your hand who is not clear with this. Now 0.05 minus x raised to 1 by 2 minus 1. 2 into 1? 2. 1 minus 2? Minus 1 by 2. Means it will come in the denominator. Did everyone understand this? Any confusion up till here? Now, if you find the LCM, it is 0.05 root x minus 1 equals to 0. Any confusion up till here? Root x into 0? 0. So 0.05 root x minus 1 equals to 0. Any confusion up till here? All up till here? Minus 1 on the right side will become? Minus 1 on the right side will become? Plus. Don't get confused with root x, it is very simple equation. Any confusion up till here? Now 0.05 on the other side will get divided. Tell me, what is this? Now if you want x, it will be 20 square, that is 400. Which is already given in the question also. Did everyone understand up till here? Now, yes, in fact, plus minus, no 400 only. If it was square root, then it can be plus or minus. Now we have to find b square c upon dx square. And when you put this value, it should come more than, yes, be render. Now, what was dc by dx obtained? This function, this will differentiate it again. Then on d upon dx of 0.05. Yes, what is going on in between? If anyone is not interested, get out. It's not compulsory to attend the lecture. Say properly. Minus x raised to minus 1 by 2. This becomes 0. Minus into minus plus half. X raised to minus 1 by 2 minus 1. Now 2 into 1 is 2. Minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 by 2. So 1 upon 2 x raised to 3 by 2. Do you understand this? Now only one value is there which we have to substitute. Let on it x equals to 400. D square c upon dx square equals to 1 upon 2 into 400 raised to 3 by 2, which will be greater than 0. As I said, you don't have to find its value. Okay, this will be coming greater than 0. Thus, it is proved that production cost will be minimum when 400 units are produced. Is everyone clear with this?